Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome to a new episode of Sports News Flash at 12 with your host, Miguel Mike Medina. Ja Morant and Klay Thompson. Things got interesting between both of them. They've had history going back since 2022 when Klay Thompson was with the Warriors. And the Grizzlies had one of the best records at that time. And that Grizzlies team, even to this day, but even more so in 2022, they were looking as that next team that could take down the Warriors. But in the semifinals, the Warriors beat them in 6 games, and the Warriors went on to win the NBA title that year. The Memphis Grizzlies, they're a young, talented team, but they are one of those teams that they talk a lot when they haven't been there yet. They talk so much, and they're not mature as a team to compete. So Klay Thompson, who's a 4-time champion, he's had enough. Especially coming from Ja Morant. Ja Morant, he's a very talented player. As a basketball fan for 25 years, I'm a type of basketball fan that you could be very good on the floor, but if you're become a major distraction to your team and do ridiculous things off the floor, I easily start losing disinterest. I easily start losing respect for that athlete. Ja Morant, he's one of those players that I like his talent, but I can consider him as one of my favorite players right now in the game. I feel that he's mature. I feel that to a certain extent, well, outside looking in, he gives me the impression that he pretends something that he's not. And it made me question, okay, which one is it? It is either you're a professional athlete or you're just a wannabe gangster. So, but anyways, the Grizzlies, they beat the Mavericks 102-96 on Saturday night. Ja Morant, he previously missed 3 straight games due to calf injury. And this year, there's been a lot of things being thrown out there about that his time with the Grizzlies could be over. Him and the Grizzlies are not seeing eye to eye, whether it's the coaching staff or the front office. You're hearing all these things that are being thrown out there. So after the final buzzer, Ja Morant confronted Klay Thompson, and security staffers and coaches from both teams separated the players to prevent the situation from escalating. And like I said, this has been going on since the 2022 postseason. This is what Klay Thompson had to say after everything that happened. He's a funny guy. He has a lot to say all the time, especially for a guy who rarely takes accountability. Amen. So Klay Thompson, during last night's game, he got in confrontations with other players as well. One of them is Santi Aldama, because Klay Thompson felt that he tripped Mavericks rookie Cooper Flag. And the foul was upgraded to a flagrant one foul. And then Klay Thompson and Vince Williams Jr. both got technicals for talking trash. I don't understand the NBA. I feel that trash talking should be allowed and you shouldn't get a technical for that. I just don't get that. It's a stupid rule. But this all comes down to Ja Morant and Klay Thompson. So Ja Morant, he walked over to Grizzlies guard Cam Spencer during the team's broadcast post game, and this happened on the court. And Ja Morant, who had 22 points, no, excuse me, Klay Thompson had 22 points. Ja Morant said this to Spencer, and I quote, "Tell him who the best shooter in the house was. It wasn't bro from Golden State." And Klay Thompson had more to say about Ja Morant. It was really just running his mouth, and he's been running his mouth for a long time. It's funny to run your mouth when you're on the bench. It's kind of the story of his career so far, just leaving us wanting more. We all want to see him out there and do his best, but he's just been letting a lot of other stuff get in the way of that. We need that in the NBA. We need our best players to be out there. And when you're a star, it comes with a great responsibility. I hate to see that go to waste. Again, Klay Thompson's on the money. Listen, Ja Morant is one thing that you're injured, it's one thing. But this guy, he has been suspended in each of the last 3 seasons. The NBA suspended him for 8 games during the 2022-23 season, and then 25 games the following season. And the reason he got suspended for 25 games during the 23-24 season is because he stupidly went on Instagram Live flashing handguns. And then this year, the Grizzlies suspended him for 1 game due to conduct detrimental. Ja Morant, he's entering his prime. He's 26, and he's not having the best season so far. He's averaging 17 points per game, almost 18, shooting 35 from the floor, and 16% from three-point range. So, Ja Morant, he needs to focus on staying healthy. He needs to focus on becoming a much more mature player. This guy, he is a star on the team. He is the franchise player. Act like a leader. Act like a leader. Everything what Klay Thompson said was right on the money. When you see a talent like that, you don't want to let it go to waste. You hate seeing that. And in this world, we have seen a lot of wasted talent. A lot of people are rooting for him. A lot of people are pulling for him to get his act together. And Ja Morant is like, he just doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. I'll leave this episode at that. I can only hope for Ja Morant to change his act. Is either one or the other. Is either you want to act like a professional basketball player and help this team to the promised land while you're still a Memphis Grizzly. Do you want to be an all-time great? Or Do you want to continue being the same immature, wannabe gangster that we are seeing? It's very disappointing. Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Sports News Flash at 12. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please kindly give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Enjoy your Sunday with sports, with everything that will be happening today. So have a safe and blessed and relaxing Sunday. I'll see you guys next Sunday for a new episode of Sports News Flash at 12. Once again, be safe, and may God bless each and every one of you. Take care, everyone.